Turkey was a Christian nation. That was where all the 7 churches on the island of Patmos were. The church of Pamphylia, the church of Philadelphia, the church of Sardis, the church of Ephesus, all the church of Smyrna, all the 7 churches were in Turkey. Today, Turkey is a Muslim nation. They use these sites as tourist sites. It is a Muslim nation now, because Christians are always waiting for God to do it. They never see the need that I am not a mistake in church of his presence. For whatever God gives me, I have a portion for God, and all my life I've got to make a lifetime commitment. So even when you are dead, what you did for God and for church of his presence is still working, and so your children can never suffer. For your children shall be heard on the corridors of God. Let me ask you this question: what can God remember of you? Apart from your wardrobe, apart from your savings, that doesn't benefit God but you. What can God remember of you? Hannah says, I have enjoyed too much. I know my need, but I have benefited more than the need I have. So I'm not going to be blinded with my need and not be desirous of just having a child. But I now see that you need a priest more than I need a child. And so, God, you need a priest. Give me a child and I'll supply you a priest. The best thing you do for your kids is not to take them to private schools, because it is more dangerous to take your kids to the private schools now, because that is when they are exposed to gay rights and to lesbianism and to alcoholism and to sniffing of cocaine and all that. That is where it happens. So before you take them there, erect an altar and tell the Lord, the whole duty of my life is to supply in your house. And so when my child is in school, remember that his father has erected altars for him. What altar have you erected for God, that God can look thereupon and support your children and protect your children and bless your children and bless your household? My message for you today is, go past Eli. If you can rise up to go past Eli, it will surprise you what God can do. As a young man coming up, my family was very, very broke and very poor. And I went into covenant with God, and I told the Lord, I want to be used not for me but for you. And so I quit school. I've never been to the universities, I've never been to the high school, I've never been to anything. I don't have any kind of a degree and a credential. But as I talk to you, I advised 3 presidents and 2 prime ministers. In all humility. And some of us wonder how God can do it. If you can make him first, that is when the first become the last, and the last also become the first. It is not just about you and your children. It is about God and eternity. You've got to find a place to fit in the house of God. You might not be able to build him a house, but you can help him build a choir. You might not be able to help him build a choir, but you can help him build a protocol. Find a strategic place in the house, and even when you don't fit anywhere, you sit at the back and you say to yourself, every empty seat shall be filled by me. Nobody might see it, but when you are there talking to God, nobody is there to see it. Nobody saw what Hannah told the Lord. Nobody ever thought what it was. In fact, Hannah's husband didn't know what was happening. Shout, help me, Lord. I said, shout it, shout it, shout and say, help me, Lord.